By the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
Fala galera, foi a C4 trazendo mais um vídeo pro canal, dessa vez sem Shark. Como vocês podem ver, é um vídeo de Assassin's Creed. Esqueci o nome, Assassin's Creed 3, desculpa, esqueci. Mas, Porque deve estar se perguntando, mas como você tem esse jogo? É porque o jogo tá de graça durante... não, você consegue pegar ele de graça durante o mês de dezembro por causa dos 30 anos da Ubisoft. E vamos ver se tem mais alguma ceninha aqui.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Ok, eu tô jogando com mouse, com teclado, tá? Eu não tô jogando no controle. Então posso correr finalmente, cara.
I think we're here.
Alguma coisa, mas eu acabei esquecendo de passar a cena. Bom, você pode pegar o jogo de graça durante o mês de dezembro por causa dos 30 anos da Ubisoft. É basicamente isso e mais uma ceninha, eu acho. Já joguei o começo do jogo, tá? Só pra ver se tá funcionando. Mas nada mais que tutorial.
Key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Eu não sei porque o jogo
Okay,
tá com áudio em
Desmond. While
português,
you were
tá só a legenda.
visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Eu já joguei o tutorial, tá? A primeira fase do jogo também. Então eu já meio que sei como fazer.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Parkour. Eu não sei porque só tá a legenda em português, eu já tentei mudar as configurações, mas não aparece a opção de áudio em português. Não sei porquê, mas né, vamos assim mesmo. Do lado. Vai pra cima. Do lado de novo. Pra cima. vai dar merda porque eu tô jogando no mouse e teclado. Tem controle, porque eu não comprei, então vai dar merda isso.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Entendeu como eu disse que vai dar merda? Ah, tu ficar
All you have to do
segurando.
here is jump the gap.
Acho que eu fiz merda. Não fiz não, isso não. Isso é merda. Pra cá, pra cá, pra cá. Vai, cara. Sobe. Desce pra janela. Continua subindo. Esse tudo é meio chatinho, mas que eu nem sei se eu vou colocar pra vocês, mas agora é bom fazer isso de novo, porque eu também não tenho escolha, né? Mas vai tudo. E vamos começar a parte da história. Finalmente.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Progresso. Tá, já. Agora eu tenho que já. Tá, tô esclarecendo quanto passado. Continuar.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Deixa a missão.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Estamos aqui na nossa primeira missão. Bom.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Eu joguei essa parte. Eu provavelmente nesse primeiro vídeo vou ir até onde eu já cheguei. E aí no próximo vídeo eu vou começar a ver a parte que eu ainda não joguei.
Apologies.
Onde eu tô ainda nem apareceu o coro, pra vocês entenderem como eu tô no começo, tá? Calma que eu não joguei o jogo ainda, é a primeira impressão ainda. Mas o que eu tô vendo, o jogo tá muito bom. O jogo tá novo e é diferente.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Reposição de águia, pra quem não sabe, eu tenho que olhar ali pra cima, que é o seu alvo. Pronto, nós vimos meu alvo.
A lawyer is an honest employment. So is mine. Like me too,
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way out.
It's but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we
Agora
live
faz
by...
sentido,
already
parkour,
have.
né?
So, Black Mall, that sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes
Será
you
que é um
will
caminho
order
meio
matters so
longo
as to
pra
bring her
chegar
off.
lá?
As the wench is
Mas eu
very
vou falar,
active
vou
and
deixar vocês
industrious,
verem.
you may satisfy her that I'll soften the
Mas eu
evidence.
saio daqui,
Tom
cara.
Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time
1,000
before,
pardons.
I told him what would come to
My
him.
apologies.
Not his hand.
So sorry.
This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book.
Ah, não posso ter que andar pra normal, tá ligado?
£40.
Legal que, tipo, aqui, da primeira vez, eu, tipo, não usei a escada, tipo...
I can get more by her staying in.
Tipo isso, tá ligado? Eu não usei a escada, tá ligado? A escada é pros fracos, tá ligado?
And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always thinks.
Tá, caralho, eu preciso ir pro lado, seu gênio, caralho.
Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. It was where I was obliged for my education. And to say a full word.
Tipo, eu fico imaginando as pessoas que estão lá embaixo, elas não estão entendendo nada, o cara tá passando pelas paredes, tá ligado?
Truly, Filch, thine
Ok,
observation
né?
is right. We in the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, that more that set word of trial comes on in the afternoon. And she
Ok, agora a gente vai começar a andar. Mano. Pô, cara. Vira pra esquerda. Não. Descendo pra baixo. Foi, nossa. Eu sou muito ruim nisso, velho. Eu sou muito ruim. Ah, a gente continua, né, agora, né? A gente não posso correr, porque não poder correr é uma merda. Hã? Com as pessoas que eu tô vendo o vídeo. As pessoas que estão vendo o vídeo. É, acho que eu tô gravando agora. Eu leio muito. É, você sempre levar o peixe pra lá. Ah, com certeza. Calma aí, rapidão, eu vou... Já sei a parte que eu vou chegar. Vou chegar até onde eu cheguei antes de... Tipo, da última vez que eu joguei.
Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away. But 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends.
Ah, é, desculpa aí, meu irmão aí.
It is now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session.
Oxi!
I hate
Logo,
a
sabe,
lazy
sabe,
rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged.
Calma, cara.
A register of the gang.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Agora a gente dá fuga, né?
Come, please! Over there! Back the one that... Don't man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong. I swear it. Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
They find him.
No pushing, please, please. That's a dangerous.
It happened right at that minute. What are those men doing? Kill around. I'm staying where it takes. Peace, friends. There is no danger. Move! Imbecile! Where are you going?
Agora você tem que fugir, né? Se não fugir, a gente tá muito na merda. Legal esse mundo sendo feito aí, gente. Normal, tá aqui.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Primeira missão terminada.
man is a growling.
Ah, essa parte é tão legal, não tem cenários muito interessantes, também mais. Eu não sei se eu vou dedicar na parede aqui, mas de boa, assim, normal. Mas é aqui mesmo? É aqui, tá certo. É aqui do lado. Posso machucar porque eu não vou descer.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. That deck's no place for tender parnells.
So
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
that's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Come on, brother, die! Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Daqui a pouco que eu vou diminuir um pouquinho o som do jogo, eu já volto pra gameplay. Eu provavelmente nem vou deixar essa cena aqui. Acho que é em geral, provavelmente. Vamos da voz. Eu vou pedir no Pra 7, velho. Estamos pra ver.
Look at how he bumbles about.
Mandei logo aquele.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No, but you should be.
Cacete, né?
Do you?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain! Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
He's thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Legal que o som tava meio atrasado.
There's your knife back.
O som tava meio atrasado, hein? Eita. Esses são bons.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
O maluco também obedece. Cara, você não consegue descer aqui, velho. Como assim, velho? Não, que loucura. Nossa, cara, tá tudo, tá ligado? Tudo bem. Tô no lugar certo? Tô no lugar certo. Aqui, já tá aqui.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Bom, agora a gente tem que descobrir quem tá armando o motim contra o capitão e basicamente esfaquear, né? Que é assassinato, né? Assassinos, né? Que é a aliança dos assassinos.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Agora eu posso falar ou com o doutor ou com o cozinheiro. Eu falei com o cozinheiro da última vez, não foi o que eu vou falar de novo, porque ele tá mais perto.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Atham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
E a gente tem que ir lá para o capitão. Eu acho que é o capitão que você vai falar agora, né? É com ele, capitão.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Então eu errei, não é agora que a gente fala capitão. É agora que a gente fala capitão. Não, pera. Agora a gente descobre o que tá acontecendo e depois fala pro capitão já contar pra ele. Desculpa, errei. Meu Deus, isso aconteceu a primeira vez que eu joguei e aconteceu agora. Ah, lembrei, aqui na janela. Né? Não, é não.
Here it comes. Make like you're working.
Aqui. Não, eu tô errando muito, hein? Já cai. Como eu errei isso? Tem um mapa gigante com bagulho verde.
He's cut our rations again.
Ah,
Claims we're not provisioned such luxury.
Não sei porquê, eu já ia ir aqui, mas tudo bem. Meu Deus, cara. Pronto, cara.
Curious. Most curious.
E vamos voltar pra cá, né? A gente acabou o dia aqui.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the Opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah, so that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Digamos que um de nós vai ser solado e o outro é quem vai solar, né? Digamos que eu não vou ser quem vai ser solado. Nossa, só isso? Você chega a ter uma puta batalha épica.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Ok, vai basicamente consertar o... Oxi! O navio, porque as coisas vão passar pela tempestade, né? E não vai ter nenhum outro, nada, o lugar para o navio consertando ele. Também vai ser um teste, tá? Porque a esteja muito alto no jogo, aqui, né? Tem que ir lá, né? Legal, posso falar? Esse negócio pudesse cair no mar.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Agora a gente tem que voltar em cima do mar com a vela. Na parte bem da hora. Eu gosto de fazer Ai, cara. Cara, como é que eu perdi vida com isso?
Thank you, thank you.
E o outro navio aí? Conseguiu ainda com dor. Tá, o que a gente tem que fazer mesmo? Ah, encontrar o capitão. Não, só isso que a gente faz nesse jogo. Meu Deus, esse cara é muito lento, velho. Eu tenho que logo mandar um foto. Ó, ainda eu sou burro e começo a fazer cair, tá ligado? Cadê? Ah, tá.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Agora a gente sobe o máximo da proa, ou gavia. Tá meio bugado essas legendas, velho. E vamos lá, né? A gente vai subindo, né? A dona Nancy subiu para os pés. Não, pera, não se errar.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. No need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
Bom, a gente vai ver isso como explorar essa cidade e tudo mais no próximo episódio.
But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might. Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Mas bom, vai ficar pro próximo episódio. E
Forgive me, sir.
uma coisa. O jogo, o Assassin's Creed 3, ele vai estar de graça durante o mês de dezembro de 2016 por causa do aniversário de 30 anos da Ubisoft. Basicamente, tá de graça se você ir lá e baixar, eu fiz isso.
Kind of you to say.
Então, eu vou deixar o link aí na descrição do Ubi30, que é o aniversário da Ubisoft. Mas é basicamente isso que eu quis trazer nesse episódio, eu vou deixar o resto pro próximo. E se você gostou, deixe seu like, vai ajudar muito o canal. Compartilhar com seus amigos para eles também conhecerem, tanto se você quiser mostrar o canal, o jogo, se você quiser mostrar sobre o aniversário da Ubisoft. E comenta aí o que você acha que podia melhorar, o que você achou bom, o que você achou ruim para mudar, o que eu continuar fazendo. E é isso, valeu, falou e até o próximo vídeo. Tchau!